There's a saying, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And MS Dhoni was the biggest example of it. MS Dhoni was the number one worldwide trend on Twitter. Why not? The Chennai Super Kings captain silenced all his doubters to help CSK book a place in their ninth ever final in the history of IPL. Dhoni's blistering cameo, laced with 3 boundaries and 1 6, turned the clock back. It reminded the fans of how a rusty helicopter can blow away opposition on its day. A gentle flashback of how India's best ever finisher still remains the biggest match winner. Chennai Super Kings will now look to complete the turnaround and lift the IPL trophy for the fourth time after going through their worst ever season last year. Hello and welcome to News 9. I am Shubhayan Chakravarti, and to discuss more on MS Dhoni and Chennai Super Kings' road to final, I am joined by cricket data analyst Nikhil Narayan and sports journalist Abhishek Paul. Hello guys, welcome to the show. What a blockbuster finish was that by MS Dhoni to take the Chennai Super Kings to their ninth ever IPL title.
Absolutely brilliant, Shubhayan.
Yeah.
I would like to, sing two lines from a famous Bollywood song. अनहोनी को होनी कर दे, होनी को अनहोनी, नाम है MS Dhoni.
Wow.
That sums up MS Dhoni from yesterday. Big match temperament, miserable throughout the tournament, crunch match, big match, MS Dhoni, 18 of 6 balls, strike rate 300, CSK 9th final, 12 editions. Wow.
Absolutely, that was a blockbuster finish, Abhishek. The way Ruturaj Gaikwad and Robin Uthappa set the platform for, and it had to be MS Dhoni to finish the match for Chennai Super Kings.
It was a blockbuster finish and blockbuster intro by Nikhil also. I was not expecting such a song from Nikhil. Anyways, I think it was, Nikhil is right. It was pure nostalgia. It was the kind of feeling, that you feel when you see an old friend after a long time, old college friend, and Dhoni's innings was exactly that. The general consensus, I was checking the social media, when he came into bat before Ravindra Jadeja with CSK needing 24 of 11 balls. The general feeling was that maybe this is not the right decision, and rightly so, because Dhoni of late has not been performing really well. He himself accepted that, and then he did something that he has been doing for so many years, and it was like pure nostalgia. And it's great signs before the final, and great opportunity for the fans also, CSK fans.
Absolutely, a vintage Dhoni helping Chennai Super Kings to complete the turnaround. Now they are one step away from their title. But we will talk more about their transformation, Nikhil. Finishing 7th in the points table last year, and now the first team to reach the final. What a turnaround this has been.
Yes, Shubhayan, brilliant turnaround. I personally did not expect it. I didn't think they have the all-round team to, reach the final this time around.
Yeah.
But look at that. Failed to make the playoffs last season. The first time they didn't make the playoffs in and significantly, it was in the UAE last season. But this time around, the second leg was in UAE and CSK are in the final.
Absolutely, their 11th playoff in this edition, and it is Maverick, completely insane, their record of Chennai Super Kings under MS Dhoni, and that's why they are the most celebrated franchise in the history of IPL. 9th final, that is some staggering record, Abhishek.
Brilliant. This is 9th final for CSK, and more importantly, we were mentioning Dhoni, this is the 10th final for Dhoni, because he once he played the final with the Rising Pune Super Giants also. It happens, when a team, it backs its players. Any good team, irrespective of the sport, any good team, the one basic point is they back their players. And yesterday, after Robin Uthappa, nobody was expecting to play such a dashing innings. And after he played that innings, Uthappa mentioned that when the team backs you, you feel obliged to go that extra mile for your team, and the result is for everybody to see. This team, it has, it was once called the Dad's Army.
Yes.
Yeah, for having so many 30+ players and so many senior players like Suresh Raina, like Dwayne Bravo, like Faf du Plessis, even Shane Watson at one point of time, he has retired. But when you back such players, they naturally feel obliged. They naturally feel that to go that extra mile, and especially after, for the first time they missed the playoffs. Brilliant comeback, 9th final.
Absolutely, and we'll have to give the credit to their main orchestra of that batting order, young Ruturaj
Ruturaj.
Gaikwad. The way he has batted this season, the second player to complete 600 runs in IPL 2021 after KL Rahul, and the first player to score 400 runs in the UAE leg itself. Ruturaj Gaikwad has been a revelation this season, and as Abhishek mentioned, it's all about backing the players, backing the right talent, and there's nothing better example than Ruturaj Gaikwad and MS Dhoni's backing, Nikhil.
Absolutely, Shubhai. And CSK's transformation this year has been based on their top order batting, led by their openers,
Absolutely, look at the
and
numbers.
Ruturaj Gaikwad. Yes. As you saw the numbers there, they have put together 695 runs, in 15 innings, almost averaging, 50 per innings, almost.
Yeah.
Gaikwad has scored 400 plus runs in the UAE leg, the only batsman to do so. He hasn't failed in even one match. Strike rate is, around 140 plus. I mean, that is absolutely sensational. He succeeded yesterday. It was a high impact knock in the qualifier, big match against Delhi Capitals, against the likes of Nokia, Rabada, Akshar Patel. So, this Ruturaj Gaikwad has been a complete revelation. He's taken on the mantle of the senior partner from FAF after the India leg. The roles have been reversed.
And even Faf du Plessis, this South African veteran, 547 runs in this IPL at a strike rate of 137, taking the charge. But he didn't click yesterday. He didn't click in the match against Delhi Capitals. But it was Robin Uthappa, the vintage Robin Uthappa, the walking assassin, his nickname given by all his fans, and it was on display. The experience, the kind of experience he brings to the big match stage.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen that from Robin Uthappa in Kolkata Knight Riders also, and yesterday also. I mean, this is the sign of a good team. You are not only relying on only one or two players. Robin Uthappa, this is only his third match, by the way, in this IPL. First match, he scored 19, second match 2, and he was replacing the great Suresh Raina. We know what he has done for CSK. His form was not great, so he was dropped, and Robin Uthappa repaid the faith, and it's brilliant. And every time CSK has found a new savior, like the first match of the UAE leg, against Mumbai Indians. I mean, I clearly remember they were 24 for 4 with MS Dhoni, Suresh Raina, the top order gone. I think only Ruturaj Gaikwad was at the crease, and they won the match. I mean, those are the signs, of a team which can take itself out from tough situations, and CSK has done that.
Absolutely. And two of the mainstay of that CSK middle order have been Moeen Ali and Ravindra Jadeja, the two all-rounders who give Chennai Super Kings so much of balance in this IPL. So what do you have to say about these two guys, giving them runs with the bat, giving them wickets with the ball? Absolute champions.
Yes, Shubhayan. So they are playing their role to perfection. They're in the true sense all-rounders. What they're doing is, see, the thing about an all-rounder is his batting strike rate, the difference between his batting strike rate and economy rate should be in the positive. That is true for both of them, which means that both of them have done their job brilliantly in the tournament. They've been very restrictive in the middle overs. Jadeja has also picked wickets. Also, look at the strike rates. Jadeja has been, in his new avatar of finisher, been brilliant for CSK in the last couple of seasons. Moeen Ali has done it this season. So, great batting strike rate, control in the middle overs, wickets when needed. What else can you ask for?
Absolutely. And Abhishek, the crucial cog for any team in today's world of fast-paced cricket is the balance. And all-rounders provide them the balance. We know how much Hardik Pandya, Krunal Pandya gave it to the Mumbai Indians, how Andre Russell provided for KKR, and these two, Moeen Ali, Ravindra Jadeja, have been the backbone of that CSK side.
You're absolutely right. I mean, generally, teams, they search for one good all-rounder. CSK, they have like two great all-rounders, and like Jadeja, I mean, he has such a flat trajectory with his left arm spin. I mean, the batters, they can't really go underneath his ball deliveries, and they can't really hit him. So the reason being, like, they are so economical, and it's brilliant, and the high impact. Like Moeen Ali, although yesterday he did not bat at number 3, but generally he bats at number 3, and he has been brilliant. After Ruturaj Gaikwad and Faf du Plessis, he has been rock solid, and I think these are all good signs leading up to the final.
Absolutely, and after the all-rounders, we will come to the pace attack. Deepak Chahar, Shardul Thakur, even for that matter, Dwayne Bravo and Josh Hazelwood,
Right.
all of them have lived up to the expectations. They have shown their true capability and ability with the white ball, and have delivered for Chennai Super Kings again.
I mean, like, we when we talk about great performances, we tend to only look at the numbers. Now, Shardul Thakur, he has most number of wickets for
Yeah.
CSK, 18. But more importantly, he has got those wickets at crucial junctures.
Absolutely.
He has been brilliant with his breakthroughs. Something which maybe the numbers may not completely tell, because there are several other bowlers who are above 20 wickets in this IPL. But Shardul Thakur, I mean, whenever he has been called upon, he has struck with 2 wickets or 1 wicket.
Yeah.
I mean,
A strike rate of 18.6.
18.6. I mean, in T20s,
And he comes with that to break those big partnerships, those crucial partnerships.
yeah, I mean, he has earned that
always
moniker of
delivers.
Lord Thakur. I
Yes.
mean, there are enough reasons behind it, and he has been brilliant with his breakthroughs. And you mentioned obviously Hazelwood and Dwayne Bravo. Hazelwood, as we know, he is like that hit the deck bowler. He has that bounce, and he has often troubled the rival batsman with
Yeah.
his pace and, of course, that height, that bounce that he gets. So, I mean, it's a complete package, obviously. Though
And-
Deepak Chahar, I think he has much more potential. Last few matches, he has not been able to
Pick up wickets in
pick up
power
wickets
plays.
power play. So I think that is one area which CSK need to think upon before the final.
But with Deepak Chahar, you can never rule out
Right.
his ability with the new ball, the swing he generates, and he's a wicket-taking option in those power plays when the ball is slightly moving around.
That's true, Shubayan. As Abhishek rightly pointed out, Deepak Chahar hasn't been as threatening with the new ball in the power play in the last few matches. But Deepak Chahar overall has the highest number of wickets this season in the power play for any bowler. So Chahar is, a very good bowler with the new ball. He can make the ball swing. He bowls line to line. He has excellent control. Also, they complement each other very well. So if Deepak Chahar is very effective in the power play, Dwayne Bravo is brilliant at the death, as his numbers suggest. He has a lot of variations up his sleeve, slower ball, off cutter, this cutter, a fantastic bowler, played all over the world, a veteran of, he's played 60 odd playoff matches.
Absolutely.
So, Dwayne Bravo is a big match player, bowls brilliantly at the death, has a very good economy rate of around 8.5 at the death, which is excellent in the death overs. So this team, everyone is contributing, everyone is doing something with the bat or the ball, and therefore CSK, although they don't have great superstars in their team, except maybe you can say Faf, but they don't have big names like RCB does, DC does, still they're in the final.
Absolutely. And Chennai Super Kings, we will move to the biggest player of them all, MS Dhoni. But before that, I would like to ask our viewers, do let us know which has been your favorite moment in this Chennai Super Kings, this tremendous journey to the final, because your comments make the show worthy. And Chennai Super Kings, Nikhil and Abhishek, remind me of some great teams from football as well, be it Real Madrid in the early 50s or early 60s when they dominated European football, be Barcelona when they dominated football, when Messi came to the scene, Liverpool in the early 70s under the great players Robbie Fowler and everyone there, and Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson. So they like Chennai Super Kings, they have this resemblance of dominating a certain tournament or certain time span.
I mean, that naturally comes to a team, when we have big match players. And as Nikhil mentioned, everybody is contributing in some way or the other. When you have players who are complementing each other, maybe one day Deepak Chahar will not perform, Dwayne Bravo will come to take his place, or Shardul Thakur will provide that breakthrough if in the power play the rival team is really going great hammer and tongs. So, I mean, those are the signs of a great team, and they are a team, who have sustained with the same set of players. Like, despite, Dad's Army, when they were being called Dad's Army, it was not really a positive connotation. Everybody said that T20 is a young man's game, and CSK, they have no place for it. But they have proved everybody wrong. And I was seeing the Facebook show that you and Nikhil did yesterday, and Nikhil mentioned a very great line. I mean, he said that MS Dhoni knows something that we don't know, and it has come true every single time. And yesterday, one small stat, 13. CSK needed 13 going into the last over. It's the highest number of runs in a successful chase in the last over in IPL playoffs ever. And it was done by not by Ravindra Jadeja, not by Ruturaj Gaikwad, not by Faf du Plessis, their most informed players, CSKs, but it was done by MS Dhoni, who is a great star, great finisher, but not really in the best of form in current time. So, I mean, it's great, when players are complementing each other, it's a great sign.
And that's what make MS Dhoni the biggest match winner, right? So we'll talk a bit about MS Dhoni
Right.
more. Nikhil, a great finish. We all know he finished the match against Sunrisers Hyderabad as well. But there's something different about MS Dhoni, right? His aura, his personality, his finishing ability.
All of us keep questioning cricket pundits, all of us, that why is MS Dhoni still playing? Why is the batsman has, gone down, the numbers are down. Performances like yesterday are, once in every 10 innings, 15 innings. Why is he still playing? He's playing because of performances like yesterday.
Absolutely.
He's playing because when he plays, other players are inspired to put in their best performance. He is mentor, he is captain, he is their guide. And he is CSK in a way.
Absolutely.
That brand is synonymous with MS Dhoni. And, these things cannot be quantified so easily. So MS Dhoni is a whole phenomena.
Absolutely.
CSK may be, a daddy's team. Or if I may put it, इन्होंने सबको दिखा दिया कि बाप कौन है.
Absolutely. But coming to his captaincy, a great decision to chase in Dubai against Delhi Capitals. They have a great record against Delhi Capitals in the playoff phase. They haven't lost a single match to them. And again, a master stroke to promote Robin Uthappa, who hasn't done so well in this IPL so far.
I think one reason was that, out of the matches in the UAE leg, the CSK's matches in IPL 22 in the UAE leg, yesterday's was the fourth match in Dubai. So they knew the conditions more, Dubai conditions more than the rival team. And secondly, I think the main reason and the main logic that I can think of promoting Robin Uthappa before Moeen Ali was give him that license that you go for the kill. Ruturaj Gaikwad, we know he can play those long innings.
Yes.
Yesterday he mentioned how Dhoni has always talked to him about continuing till the 19th over or the 20th over. So I think that was the only reason that you go for the kill. Rest will take care of. We are a great team. As Nikhil mentioned, Baap Kaun hai, they knew very well. So I think that was the only reason, and they succeeded in the plan.
And last night it was pretty clear. Rishabh Pant gave the final over to Tom Curran, despite Kakisor Rabada having 1 over left, and MS Dhoni promoting Robin Uthappa and promoting himself up the order. They are the difference which separates a good captain and a great captain.
I know. So promoting himself was perhaps the biggest masterstroke, Shobhayan, like he did in the 2011 World Cup, promoting himself above the informed Yuvraj Singh, and the rest is history. I mean, we all were like shocked. We were like, what is he doing? Is he off? We were just, all of us were fuming. Why is he promoting himself ahead of Ravindra Jadeja? But, as we all know, that MS Dhoni knows something which all of us don't know, that big match temperament. He knows he can do it. And when he knows he can do it, then it's difficult to question him. Also, we must talk about his decision to chase. It was a calculated move, because 7 out of 10 times the team chasing in Dubai had won. Also, CSK has never lost chasing in IPL 2021. That's a big one. And that is a very important factor why he decided to chase yesterday. Astute, brilliant tactician, MS Dhoni.
That's what makes him one of the greatest ever to grace this game. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you, Nikhil, for your insights. It was a great chat again on Chennai Super Kings. That's it for today's show on Chennai Super Kings. The Yellow Army will soon find their opposition in the much-awaited finale as the IPL 2021 continues with its nail-biting action in the UAE. For more such discussions and updates from around the world, like, share and subscribe to News 9.